All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me this Saturday morning. And for those of you that will watch later, I hope you enjoy this class on essential oils and fitness. We're looking at the exercise level of our wellness pyramid. So as we go throughout our wellness journey, in doTERRA, we really like to talk about this wellness pyramid. And at the base here, you've got your nutrition, right? Nutrition, digestive health type of thing. And then the next level up, we have our exercise, our movement, taking care of that physical body on different levels. So that's the one we're talking about today. Last week we talked nutrition, which of course we addressed the lifelong vitality pack and such, again, setting that foundation for our health. So next, we're moving into talking about exercise here. And as we do that, there's so many different things to say about the benefits of fitness, of exercise, of moving our bodies on a regular basis. And so my intention today is to help us get some other tools, get some ideas of how we can support that with essential oils, with doTERRA's products. So some of the different benefits from exercise and things: maintaining proper health. It can help with our sleep. It can help with processing our food, with metabolism. So not necessarily, oh, I'm shedding the weight or whatever, but our cells are being able to function properly, right? As we're working our body, moving our body. And with the, there's not just that physical aspect of it, but we also have the emotional aspect of fitness, of exercise. So we're going to look at not only supporting that, the physical aspect with essential oils and other products, but the emotional aspect of it as well. So when we're looking at moving our bodies, doing any sort of exercising, where we're going to be really working the main musculoskeletal system of the body, we can use different oils for warming up, cooling down, helping to uplift, energize, invigorate, and then calm, relax, repair. All right? Okay. So some of the different oils that are great for warming that you might want to consider using that you may not have thought of. Classically, we think deep blue, right? Mm-hmm. We think deep blue for that warming, cooling aspect. It's a fantastic oil by itself or in the rub, right? So Brenda, do you use deep blue? Have you used it before?
Absolutely.
Awesome. How have you incorporated it?
Deep blue for muscle relaxation, usually for pain relief. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I make my coconut-based salve.
Nice.
I call it pain in the ass.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, similarly, I use deep blue for pain relief as well, helping to soothe those muscles. And I find it's really great for the soft tissue, right? When we're looking at soft tissue, sometimes I'll apply it before I maybe go for a run or before I do something vigorous like that. And then I'll also use it afterwards. Some of the other oils, though, that we could consider using for the warming up aspect of things, and you might think to yourself for just a second, see if you can think of some of these that would be warming. Okay. So some of them that might have come to mind, cassia, cinnamon, yes, right? Black pepper as well. And so these are warmer, so we're going to want to dilute them in fractionated coconut oil, maybe making into one of your salves, something like that. And so that's going to be a warming aspect. So you're increasing that blood flow, right?
Oh, right. And I just got the pink pepper. I haven't used it
Ooh.
yet.
So
I mean,
sorry?
I've diffused it, but I haven't incorporated it into any rubs yet.
Yeah, and pink pepper, that one, I think of it in a similar way as frankincense, actually. It's another one of those enhancers as well. So that's a really great one to add to your salves and things to help enhance the other oils that you're working with.
Great. I'll
Absolutely.
add it to my ingredients list.
Yeah. So another one that you might think of, clove probably came to mind with warming, right? Again, we're going to probably want to dilute that one. And then wintergreen can be that warming, cooling as well. Some other cooling ones that you might not classically think of, basil. Basil's really great. And another thing that I love about basil is it's really great for the adrenals. All right. So if you're rubbing, that would be a really great lower back rub because it's right there next to the kidneys, right? And so it can help with supporting that adrenal function. If you get adrenal fatigue or have trouble with energy in the afternoon, a nice rub that includes that basil can be very powerful. And of course, cooling, classically, we think peppermint.
The mints, yeah.
Yes, yes. So now thinking about energizing and uplifting, one of them, especially this next essential oil, I like talking about this essential oil for mood in regards to fitness, because there's some negative connotations and some negative self-talk that often happens regarding exercise, regarding, oh, I need to have more movement in my life and healthy weight and things. We need to really make sure we're practicing that self-love, right? And so bergamot is one of the main oils that we refer to as like an oil of self-love. Right? So using bergamot, it's those citruses though, make sure we're careful with them if we're going out into the sunshine. We don't want to apply them directly to the skin and then boom, go out into the sun, because they have that photosensitivity, except for green mandarin. All right, green mandarin doesn't have that photosensitivity, but bergamot definitely does. So even having it like in some sort of diffuser necklace. Okay, I've got jasmine in here right now, actually. But bergamot is a really great oil for self-love, and just, it's a citrus, so it's going to uplift the mood anyways and be energizing. Spearmint is a great one, which is one of the ones in the adaptive blend, so also really great. Grapefruit, cypress. Cypress is another one if you didn't want to do if you didn't want to do citrus, cypress can be very good for that uplifting and not have that photosensitivity aspect to it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the relaxing and calming properties. We classically think of course, the lavender and things. Vetiver is going to be calming, balance, those different calming, relaxing benefits. Okay, so we kind of come full circle here, and sometimes the calming, relaxing can also be the deep blue, right? We've worked hard, we're relaxing, and we need to get that icy coolness back, or that warmth and coolness back for us. But yeah. All right. So when we're talking rejuvenation and opening up the airways is a big one for me. One of my main struggles throughout my life has been my respiratory tract, right? So supporting my lungs, so trying to open up my airways and things. And so the essential oils have been really big for me in helping to do that. And I'm sure most of you have done the, you know, drop of peppermint or drop of breathe in the hand and then breathed it in. Some people will just, you know, smell it. I will often cup the hand and like almost like an inhaler type of thing,
Okay.
and breathe it in. It's very powerful. If you haven't tried it before, I always tell people gently breathe it in, especially the first time, and because it's powerful. These are very potent, like we know. And so that's been a game changer for me. Sometimes, so now I don't want to say something, I don't want to seem like I'm this runner person, right? I've done several half marathons, but I don't really consider myself a runner, because I picture, runners are those people that, you know, they're running however many miles a week and all of that. And I will decide to run a half marathon. I will spend 4 months training for that half marathon, run it, and then quit running for like 2 years. So I'm not very consistent with that. It's one of my goals. I ran a half last year, and so my goal is to run another one this year to start bridging that gap between the periods of inactivity, because I feel really good when I do that. But anyways, so when I would go on these different long runs with the different lung issues that I've had, this has been a game changer. Not only having, like, doing a drop of peppermint under my tongue when I'm needing that pick-me-up, or those breathe drops, I'll carry those in like my fanny pack or whatnot and pop it into my mouth if I'm feeling like any sort of tightness in my chest. So it's been very helpful for me, for sure. Okay. And also staying on track with things, having oils to help support the immune system and healthy metabolism, that can keep you going, right? We oftentimes when we start exercising, maybe our body's releasing those toxins and we need to be able to flush those out. I'll talk more about that later. But having that good immune system so we're not getting sick during this, oh man, we just started this great thing, I've been doing so well, and then I got sick and now I have to stop, and then yeah, and so it's this vicious cycle. So if we can keep that immune system boosted and have that healthy metabolism, good nutritional foundation, then it just up levels everything. So when you're thinking massage as well, so moving forward with the like massage, have you tried the Aroma Touch blend?
No, I have not.
It's pretty fantastic. It's really fantastic. So they call it the massage blend for a reason.
Right.
So when I go deep blue, I'm thinking, you know, kind of inflammation aspect. I'm looking more towards the inflammation aspect of things, of that soft tissue. All right. If I'm wanting to promote circulation, and yeah, mainly circulation and kind of nerve support, then I look at the Aroma Touch blend. All right. So again, very cooling and things like that, and helping it, so if I have somebody also who might have issues with their feet, where I'm trying to be compliant here, where they're having trouble with, they're wanting to promote more feelings of sensation into their feet and other areas like that, promoting circulation into that area is going to be key. So I've had people come and they are having such issues with their feet and feeling and things, and we'll do that aroma touch blend down there from the like lower calf down to the foot, and then massaging into the bottoms of the feet with those, all those nerve endings in there. And sometimes we'll even wrap them in a towel. And that has been a game changer for people, just a game changer. And doing that regularly has really supported increased circulation and nerve function and things. Not just when that happens, but their body starts to be able to support itself. And so it's been really powerful for a lot of people. So try that Aroma Touch blend. It's pretty fantastic. Other ones that we've kind of already talked about with the like black pepper and clove and things like that, that can be very powerful. One of them, so muscles, soft tissue, I think deep blue, okay? Circulation and helping with the nerves, I think Aroma Touch blend. Nerve issues, like nerve pain, I like to layer frankincense and past tense, because the past tense works with a different pathway of pain, where like deep blue might not help with it. Past tense is a different pathway of pain. So I remember Dr. Hill, if you're familiar with Dr. Hill from doTERRA, he gave a presentation years back about the difference with the deep blue versus the past tense when they were coming out with that. And one of them is one pathway of pain and the other one is the other pathway of pain. And the past tense is more nerve aspect, okay? And the thing that's kind of that we're now missing here, what about joints? What about the connective tissue? Well, of course, we have an oil for that as well. And I love this guy, lemongrass. If you haven't tried lemongrass before, it is fantastic. So my knees will get sore when I run, especially if I'm getting up there in miles. And so if my knees or my hips, and like my lower back, if it's not due to a muscle thing in my lower back, the lemongrass added to, I'll put it straight on. It says to dilute it, but I've put it straight on. I don't have skin sensitivity issues, so I do fine with it. But definitely, if you have skin sensitivity, you're going to want to dilute it. But I'll layer the lemongrass, frankincense, and then the deep blue on top of that with a deep blue rub. So you've got that lotion. So it is kind of getting diluted to a sense, but it's holding that in. And they've seen different studies where lemongrass was used and they could actually find those specific molecules from the lemongrass congregating around the joints. So just that being said, is just to know that your body is wise about these oils. It knows how to use them. It knows where to take them. So it takes some of the worry out of it. Oh, am I doing this right? Oh, am I applying this right? Yes, you are. Just get them on your body, however you feel comfortable, and your body knows how to use them, okay? And you'll learn how your body likes to utilize them best. Okay, so of course with our immune system, we're going to talk about On Guard, right? And the wonderful benefits with that. Can also mention oregano, of course. That's a great one for supporting the immune system. And oregano, as you probably figured if you didn't already know, it's a very hot oil, okay? So I wouldn't put it directly onto the skin without any sort of dilution. They have the oregano touch, which is anything in the touch is already diluted. So it's in that roller bottle, it's already been diluted and is safe to apply topically, okay? And, but we've got the veggie caps here in this picture because yeah, we can totally do the oregano or the On Guard or the black pepper we just check the bottle. Most of them have supplement facts on them. All right, it'll actually say, you know, supplement facts you can take internally. If it doesn't have the supplement facts on there, that means it's not intended to be taken internally. So like the deep blue straight oil,
Right.
it doesn't have supplement facts on it. It's not intended for internal use. A lot of the tree oils are not necessarily intended for internal use. Have some bigger molecules, a little bit more difficult for the body to metabolize at times when taken through the intestinal tract, and some people experience some discomfort. But yeah, okay. So like the Aroma Touch blend is not intended for internal use; it's intended for external use. So just keeping those things in mind. So with healthy metabolism, the Slim and Sassy blend is very powerful, okay? And so if we are looking in that direction, and so often, this is starting to shift for me, all right? Because so often we think, oh, metabolism, increasing metabolism, losing weight. Like we link those two things together. But when you get down to it, so this is my geekiness coming. I have a degree in biology and chemistry, and but really, when you get back to, you know, biology 101, metabolism is proper cell function.
Right.
It's the cell being able to function at its best, right? So it's not about necessarily losing weight. It's about functioning at your best. Okay, so looking at that with the Slim and Sassy blend and some of the different essential oils in that, we can see how that all works together. And we've got some other things as well with some usage. I'll talk about Slim and Sassy a little bit more later, but here's some ideas of how we can incorporate. So a few essential oils like grapefruit, lemon, lime into your water to help hydrate, wintergreen and a cotton ball placed in your gym bag and to keep odors away. Add a few drops of an essential oil like lemon, peppermint, wild orange to a dryer sheet and stick it in your running shoes overnight to keep them smelling fresh. Now, I probably would say, you know, dryer sheet more of like some sort of thing. We want to make sure that this is a natural thing, right? And there's so many different chemicals that are on dryer sheets and such. And so when I say dryer sheet, that's like more of the, you know, the ball, the wool balls, or even just a, oh my goodness, I can't think of the word right now. Washcloth, that's the word. With some essential oils on there, or even, you know, like a Kleenex or whatever, you know, and putting it in your shoes and to keep them smelling fresh. Diluting cinnamon with fractionated coconut oil for massaging. And we could do any of those oils that we were talking about to help with massage. Frankincense, lavender, sandalwood, post-workout, and like a bath and things would be fantastic. And remember, frankincense is one of those enhancers, right? So it's going to help enhance any oils that we have along. And then, like I said, long run lemongrass. And my things in
plantar fasciitis, lemongrass on your feet.
And that's a thought that can help support with that for sure. Okay. So you can see she's making a shake here. We've got the vegan trim shake, and we have other ones as well, which we'll address in a minute. Okay, so wherever your fitness goals are, you can see we've got a wide variety of stuff that we can utilize to reach them. And here's some other tips regarding the workout aspect of things. In one of the Living magazines a while back, they had gosh, it's years ago, they had a spread with the gym bag makeover, right?
Right.
And it's pretty fantastic. So having the Motivate blend in there, balance for grounding, breathe, of course, the natural deodorant, peppermint, so those different things that we have, and we can kind of upgrade these different aspects. Love having the correct decks, so maybe get scrape or whatever. Bringing the samples of the shampoo and conditioner with you, and you can shower at the gym or whatnot. But yeah, so you can see that we can just start to shift. We have the different things in place, and we can shift things to a more natural way of doing it, to overcoming some of the different pitfalls that we might have using these products. So with Slim and Sassy, with the oils in Slim and Sassy, you're supporting a bunch of different aspects of metabolism and fitness and all those different goals. So you've got the peppermint and the ginger to support your digestive tract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that foundation of nutrition, we've got to be supporting that regularly. So the peppermint and the ginger in there to help support the digestive tract. We've got the cinnamon in there, right? That is going to help with balancing blood sugars, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to help support that aspect of things. So a lot of the times if people struggle with cravings, the Slim and Sassy has helped with those cravings. And you have grapefruit in there as well. And that one is fantastic for not only cleansing out the toxins that might get stirred up in your body, because when we're releasing things from our cells, specifically fat cells, a lot of the times our body has stored stuff in those fat cells for a reason. So as we come across these different toxins, if our body's not able to flush them out, then it goes, okay, well, I better store this somewhere away from my vital organs so I protect the main organism, right? So it will take these toxins that are, like fat soluble or something, put them in our fat cells and ship them to our nether regions. And it's the last thing your body wants to get rid of if it's not able to actually get rid of these toxins. So having a citrus as a part of your daily wellness regimen, putting it in your water, using citrus essential oils regularly, those citruses help to break down those toxins that your body can't typically flush out, and then let it flush it out. So then your body's able to release that and lose that weight that maybe we've carried as a means of protecting our organs. Okay, so really fantastic there. And the grapefruit in there also helps you feel more energized. Okay, so we're bringing energy into it as well, and in a different, slightly different way from, peppermint. You're feeling energized with peppermint. It helps the brain actually kind of make some more energy in a similar fashion to like a B vitamin. Okay, so you're getting that support in a different way. So we're supporting our digestive system. We're supporting our like our glucose levels and things like that. We're supporting our energy. We're supporting flushing out toxins. So we're addressing all of those different aspects of good cellular metabolism with this one little amazing blend, Slim and Sassy. And for our gentlemen, sometimes we'll call it cut and confident. So yeah. Justin Harrison coined that phrase. He's one of the very first wellness advocate for doTERRA, and so he says it's cut and confident. So yeah, some of the different things that we have available, the gum is really great. I really enjoy the gum, and that's a nice if, you know, you're having a craving or whatever and you're wanting to, you have different goals regarding your nutrition, it can help with that. And you're getting that citrus and that support and all that wonderful thing. The soft gels, now I don't recommend the soft gels to start out with, and I'll explain why. Because it's a powerful blend. It really, really is. And if your body's not used to it, sometimes the soft gels is a little much, kind of a little bit of a shock to the system a bit. And so I usually have people start out with doing just the drops, like under their tongue. It talks about putting it in water, but with the cinnamon in there, I don't typically like to have it on my lips, okay?
Yeah.
And so I'll just do drops under the tongue, do the gum, something like that, and good to go. So, but when you're like, okay, yeah, I'm good with this, and I want this quick, easy way to have, like, I think it's 5 drops per capsule. So those soft gels, I believe it's 5 drops per capsule, and, you know, taking that 2-3 times a day can really help to up level that cleansing process and some of those different things that Slim and Sassy helps with. The trim shakes, now these trim shakes, they're a great snack. I could talk all about them regarding some of the different ingredients in there. Some of what you're not going to find in there, you're not going to find gluten, right? You're not going to find GMOs. You're not going to find sugar. All right. So sweetened with stevia, and they have some different things in there to help you feel full and stay feeling full. It's not, by itself, it's not meant to be a meal replacement, these trim shakes. Some people will utilize them that way, but when they make them into a shake, like you saw the gal making the shake in the other slide, and she's adding different things in with it. So this is a good way to add the protein and that stayability of it. And we've got them in chocolate, vanilla, and the vegan as well. And the vegan is kind of like it's more, it has a bit of vanilla-y, but it's pretty neutral. So I usually always add something to the V shake, that vegan shake. And we've got like a new U kit that's available. So it has a couple of the trim shakes in there and the Slim and Sassy and such. And so those are available on LRP. And each year they've typically done like a Slim and Sassy lifestyle competition as well. They do that pretty regularly. Don't think they did it this year. And with all the craziness, yeah, it's been a pretty crazy year. All right. So before we move on, any questions regarding the Slim and Sassy program?
No, not for
Okay.
me.
And if you search like iamslimandsassy.com, they've got some different things on there, and recipes and all of that. And I think I do have that linked. It's going to be one of the things linked into this unit. Okay. So again, with that foundation, one of the things that I didn't mention, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this in the last class with nutrition, but the doTERRA greens are great. I'll do that regularly as a part of my morning routine, or adding it with my lunch or something, with that great fiber and those greens. And it has lemon and ginger essential oil in it as well. So it's not just, oh, boom, greens. It's pretty nice. The Mito 2 Max Extra Energy. So we've got the doTERRA, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, of course. So increasing energy, decreasing pain, and boosting your mood with these vitamins, minerals, and omegas. And if you need more energy, Mito 2 Max. If you need more inflammation support, then you've got the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, and the On Guard Soft Gels is another aspect there. And I apologize, I need to go to the bathroom really fast.
Well, your timing is
I drink
perfect.
a lot of water before there.
So I was just going to say, break time,
Break time and go.
Go.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, me too.
All right. I wonder if I'll be able to edit that on YouTube.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'll bet you can.
I'll figure it out.
Of course, we know. We've been in here for a while, so right,
Yeah.
have to take a break.
There you
So
go.
you can continue learning. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. Some of the different things that we have available is really fun one is the athlete's kit. And it's not like an enrollment kit, but it's a great little kit for the athlete in your life or the potential athlete within you. We've got the obviously deep blue rub. We've got the Breathe blend, On Guard, lavender, melaleuca, peppermint, right? So, and in the little 5 mils, which you can't really get those unless it's in like a, one of the enrollment kits has some. But yeah, so you have these cute little 5 mils in this little carrying pouch with your deep blue. And it's just super handy to be able to just toss it into your bag and maybe keep it in your car or something like that, whatever. But just wherever that's going to be handy. So great little kit there. I think it's like $75 or something for wholesale. So it's not bad. So you have, you can see these can be used for all different types of movement and just a great addition to help with supporting your body as you up-level that aspect of your life, as you up-level your exercise and your movement in your life. One of the other ones is that this fun little collection, which is the yoga collection. Do you have this one, Brenda?
I do not, but I've
It's
seen it. Yeah.
it's divine. It really is. There was a team, a doTERRA team that kind of helped develop this, a team of a bunch of yogis, right? And so they helped develop these blends for a rise, which is going to be for your to energize and uplift, especially during those flows where you're like, oh, I need that extra boost. Oftentimes they'll put it like on your arms, so as your arms are moving, you're smelling that and it's energizing you. Align is to help with just that centering aspect of yoga and being present in the body and present with your intentions. And then Anchor is a fantastic blend, and like the name indicates, Anchor is for anchoring you, for grounding you, and helping with some of those different balance poses. So I'll put like a rise on my arms, I'll put a line over my heart chakra, and I'll put Anchor on the bottoms of my feet, or maybe like in the inner part of my ankle as well is another option for that. Or I might just breathe it in, right? And I do, after I apply them, I'm definitely taking, 3 great breaths, breathing those in, and just utilizing the the aspect of these essential oils as well. So great little combo. And so we can see, okay, yeah, organized sports can be helpful with all of those different things. A lot of physical therapists are using these essential oils now, and different sports organizations are utilizing doTERRA's essential oils for some great benefits. Okay.
Yeah.
Endurance athletes, some different tips here with utilizing with the Epsom salt and with your baking soda. Some of them that might want to try. Roman chamomile, we haven't really mentioned that one before. Rosemary as well. And it's just great to support your muscles and in that warming cooling aspect. And a lot of other great tips in the book as well. And in your gym workouts, as you can see, this, I mean, just great ideas, great way to use these different essential oils in all different aspects, whether you're utilizing them for distance running or yoga or whatever. It can just help up-level things. So for outdoors, TerraShield, right? We want to make sure we have that one handy. Great for, it's a bug repellent.
Great.
It's great for keeping those pesky bugs away, and just being protected that way. And also cedar wood is great, not only for feeling motivated, but also to help with the pesky critters as well. Cypress and eucalyptus, great. Oops, sorry. So yeah, and then of course, frankincense, arborvitae, melaleuca, great ones. Helping with seasonal threats. Also that for seasonal threats specifically, thinking outdoors and everything's blooming and whatnot, the Tri-Ease is going to be super powerful, which is a lemon, peppermint, lavender combo. Okay, so having that handy is great to have handy if you struggle with those different seasonal threats. So yeah, keep you going and a part of things and not sneezing your brains out.
Those are going in my diffuser frequently.
Nice. Any questions?
No.
All right.
I really don't. I appreciate your time, and to be honest, I'm more of a single oil, purist, and I make my own concoctions, if you will. I have my gel caps ready, and my roller balls, and yeah, I'm just kind of a cosmic cook. I just love to experiment with stuff and put it together. And I I'm one of those believers that, like you said, that your body knows what it needs and how to best utilize it. So I'm not necessarily a huge, you know, counter of drops. I just, you know, I take a basic recipe, and I believe that I get as exactly what I need, as much as I need.
Nice. And so did you get some ideas that you want to incorporate?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when you talk about metabolism, you know, I'm of the older generation, and you know, I am not really, you know, the slim. I'm definitely sassy, but for me, it's more about just being able to move. You know, keeping
Yes.
that smooth movement.
Yes.
Motion is lotion. I love to do all, you know, anything that can keep my body going pain free. So I have a lot of ideas about and new combinations that I want to try, and just some reminders. You know, a lot of times it's just hearing that, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot that
Yep, that's why
you
we're
know,
doing this. That's why we're doing this, for sure.
absolutely, Lisa. So
Yeah, and if you find a fun concoction, please share it with us in the VIP group. I'd love to hear the different things that you come up with. So here we've got the VIP group, Healthy Habits by Empower Wellness Essential Oils. So that's our team. And so here at the group, you know, we've got the different posts, the discussion board. But if you go to units, this is where I'm creating the different units for all the different levels of the pyramid, okay? So we've got a welcome thing, and just making sure that people that need it have their membership, and if they need a wellness consult, then we'd love to provide that for them, whoever invited them to this group, the wellness advocate that invited them. And then we have the Beyond Basics. So week 1, I talk a little bit more in depth regarding sourcing and how to get to know your essential oils and some of the different things in there, things available to you regarding co-impact sourcing and all that jazz. So pretty fantastic. We go over the Source to You website and such. And like I said, last week, week 2, we do that foundation of nutrition. And I've got the Lifelong Vitality brochure in there and some different cooking things available. And there's 4 other posts in there as well, along with a cooking class that I did. The Slim and Sassy, this is the one that I've done previously, the Slim and Sassy recording is in there in this week 3. So I'm going to be adding in this stuff and other things into that. Next week, we're going to talk about rest and emotional wellness. I already have a couple of classes that I've done previously in there if you wanted to check that out. But these resources are always going to be there, so we're able to do that. And every once in a while, I'll change out the recording with the most recent class, or if I'm like, oh, this is a really great one, I'm going to definitely keep that one. But yeah. So there's that. And then just really quick, I want to show people, let's see, and do you participate in the loyalty rewards program?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. So for those of you that don't know, the loyalty rewards program is fantastic if you like free stuff. If you don't like free stuff, then you probably won't be interested in it. But if you like free stuff, the loyalty rewards program is awesome. It's a way to get below that wholesale price, basically. So you set up a monthly order, so you're ordering monthly, and as long as you order something monthly, your shipping gets reimbursed to you in points, and these points you kind of use like cash. And then if your order's over 50 PV, which is basically like $50, then you also get a percentage back. And there's a process. You can talk to your wellness advocate about the details regarding it. But if you stay on it and do 50 PV for about a year, at least 50 for about a year, then you max out at 30% back on the wholesale price of things. So just looking at, this is my order in here. These are the points that I've accumulated. These are some of the different things. And you can just, once you pick the date and then you start adding stuff to your order, you go in and edit it at any time. You can change the date that it would process. So maybe I want to add the athlete's kit. Okay, so I can just start typing that in. And so then I've got my little athlete's kit. And like I said, it is $75 at 65 PV. When they do the kits, sometimes the PV is a little bit less because they've discounted things. And so that's how they kind of compensate for that. But let's say if I was going to process that, that's the PV of my order. That's how many points I would get back. So if I process this next month, I would expect to see 70 more points in here. All right, 70 more points, and I can I could get all this different free stuff. So let's say I wanted to use the points. I'm ready to use it, and I just click select, and then it drops down here. And whenever you use your points, you can't save it because your points would be gone after that. And so then you always need, whenever you're ready to use your points, you always have to go right to checkout. So make sure that when you're using your points from your LRP orders, that you're ready to rock and roll and proceed to checkout. And it is that easy to get free stuff and just continually be up-leveling your health using these amazing products. Any tips on that, Brenda, that you found helpful?
I have just discovered that if I come up against a problem, a quick phone call to the 800 number, the people are always so helpful.
Yeah.
It's just seamless. It's very seamless. I love that.
They're so kind.
They are
they're huge now. It amazes me. I expected it back in the beginning that they would have great customer support people, but they have just continually found really, really wonderful people, I feel like.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
And you also have the live chat option as well, where you could go live chat and ask some questions during those hours. So yeah. All right, so I will stop the recording.